our history. History's relevance is a connection to the past and its location. Knowing who is not enough. Knowing the connection. Now that brings it home and causes it to become a living organism that nourishes and feeds the roots you stem from. With that being said, let's look at the place where we call home. In 1844, slave John W. James and his half-brother George James escaped to Elmira, New York, and through the early 1860s helped some 800 slaves escape to Canada. In 1865, the first known local black teacher is the Reverend William L. Roby. He taught at Leesburg African School. In 1887 to 1888, William H. Ashe, a born Loudon slave, was elected to the House of Delegates. He was one of the 87 Negroes elected in the General Assembly between 1867 and 1895. 1888, Verdi Robinson, a resident of Baltimore, established his Robinson's Barbershop at 4 Loudon Street Southwest. Now, only whites were allowed to get their hair cut in the shop. Blacks had their hair cut at home for half price. But in 1962, after Robinson's passing, 2 of his barbers, Raymond Hughes and Horace Nelson Lassiter, demanded black clients be served in the shop. Robinson's widow Annie sold to both of them the shop. They immediately integrated the shop. There were over 24 established areas or communities in Loudoun County where our people resided and flourished. This is a very, very brief account of the Nubian history here in the county, in Loudoun County, Virginia. Many of you here have been here all of your lives, and others, as myself, have relocated here, not realizing until now where we find ourselves standing. Wow. Our history is rich and not confined to the litany of historical books presented to us that we did not pay for. The Word of God states that Jesus did many more things than could be listed in the Bible. We are an amazing people. We are here to declare that we don't have to live off the rendition that someone else has declared for us.
Come on, man. Come on.
We are an amazing people.
Come on.
We are amazing.
Yes, sir.
Our extensive history cannot be limited to 28 days and 29 days every 4th year. Our people are designed to be great, that y'all will be honored and set us apart. We are not to think ourselves as better. There is nothing wrong with understanding the greatness created in you by Yah. For with this greatness comes great designers, teachers,
yes, sir.
Builders,
yes, sir.
Doctors,
come on.
Farmers, realtors, business owners, chefs, financial specialists, and even trash collectors, because if you don't have anybody collecting the trash, the city stays dirty. And more. All to glorify Yah and build his people. Yes. Being a member of this people has its privileges and responsibilities, just as being a member of Mount Pleasant Baptist Church.
All right.
The history is here. Look deeper. You'll find your connection. The more you see will cause your light to shine, that men will see your good works and glorify the Father in heaven. It will cause the fire that is shut up in your bones to burn hotter. So let's declare, let it burn. Let it burn. Let the fires of truth burn, that the impurities of suffrage will turn to ash, removing the imprisoner's hold bestowed upon us because of our loss of self. Let the fire burn inside of you to fuel the locomotive quest, to find, understand, and put to use the relevant power of Yah, that he and he alone will be glorified. Yes, let that fire burn to be a light to the young, so they won't be afraid to stand as a people of heritage. Yes, let that fire burn, and at that glorious day, Yah will say, well done, yes, my good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things. Come higher and let me make you ruler over many. Yes. This is our history.